I would still wear a Rachel cut. Do you wear a cut? Yeah.
Skip2mylou, my darling.
Hi guys, it's Lou. I thought I would make a short video today on, well, it could actually become a series, but the question is, how old is too old? There could be a number of things that you would put behind that question. Today we're going to ask, how old is too old to have long hair? So I took to the internet to find out if there was any consensus on the answer to that. And there was. About 99% answered a resounding never. You're never too old to have long hair. And I agree. Of course, there's exceptions to that, but we'll get to that later. Anyway, as we age, our hair tends to get thinner, sparser. And I think that's a lot of the reason why women late 40s, 50s choose to have shorter hair. It actually makes it look a little thicker. Another reason some might feel that long hair is not for older women is because it drags the face down, making you look older. And I see how that could be true, but that's easily fixable. Just give it some volume, layers, a little hairspray. Tease it. I don't know if it was one of those award shows, probably Oscars maybe. They were pointing out the older women who had long hair. I think my favorite was Helen Mirren, but she could pretty much do anything. And who cares? Another thing that I saw a lot of online when asked the question of how old is too old to have long hair, many people shared memories of their grandparents or great aunts that had super long hair, and it was a very fond and distinct memory of that person. Now, in my opinion, I really love the look and style that a shorter haircut gives a woman. I feel like a professional haircut that is styled properly makes a person look more put together and maybe a little bit more confident. That's just me though. So one might ask, Lou, if you like short hair so much, why is yours long? It has a little bit to do with not caring so much. And the fact is, I wear my hair up probably 90% of the time, especially when I'm working. I want it away from my face and off my shoulders. Another thing that has sort of stuck with me my whole life is my mother always gushed about my hair. Especially when I was very young, she would mess with it all the time and even take pictures of it. And I'm going to try to scrounge up this particular picture when we were going through Europe in a camper. And I think I had a rain jacket on and I was doing dishes or something. Yeah, no, probably not. I was doing something and she had combed my hair perfectly and took a picture of it from the back. I think she preferred my back to my front. Anyway, she would always say, "You're so lucky that you got a good head of hair." Good hair. Apparently the women in my family don't have good hair. Well, not good, but it's thin. I have thin hair, but I just have more of it. In college, I had a really cute, it wasn't a bob. It was, well, yes, it was a bob at first. My roommate cut my hair with meat scissors, and it was awesome, actually. And then a couple years later, when Friends was really popular, I got the short Friends cut. People would stop me on the street and ask me where I got my hair cut. And I, to this day, remember it was a girl named Catherine who worked at Checkers in Santa Barbara. For 25 bucks, she gave me the greatest haircut. Actually, I would still do that. I would still wear a Rachel cut. Do you wear a cut? Yeah. The last thing I'm going to say, and I mentioned it earlier, it's not a matter of too old. It's just, I think the only time that someone should not have long hair is if they work at a theme park or a carnival. Does anyone want to guess why I say that? You'll never get it. When I was, I want to say I was 8, 9, my mom told me that she had just read or she had just seen in the news a story about a 10 or 12-year-old girl who was at a theme park and she was on either a roller coaster or one of those log type rides. Anyway, she had a really long ponytail and she just and was ready for the ride, and as it went on, her hair got caught in the motor that was in the far back of the car of that ride. And since it got all of her hair at once, it just churned and it ripped her scalp right off. And I don't think that's a story that has happened just once. I'm sure it's happened before, but to hear that when you're an 8-year-old, it's traumatizing. I'm not sure why I said someone that works there, because I doubt that workers are going to go on their own rides. So my advice for anyone, if you're an avid theme park or carnival goer, don't have long hair and don't sit in the back. Anyway, on that nice note, I think that's it for this video. And we've learned that a majority of the population says have whatever hair you want. Long, short, gray, pink, it doesn't matter. It's all about what makes you feel comfortable and beautiful. What do you guys think? Do you think there is an age where you're just too old to have long hair? Tell me about it in the comments below, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye.